Hi, this is Professor Haley. Welcome to Math 3B, Calculus 2. The first thing you need to know is that this course is being run asynchronously, meaning there are no live lectures or required meetings. All the course content is on Canvas, with the lectures on YouTube. If you haven't done so, please print a copy of the course syllabus, which is available on Canvas. Many of the points in this welcome video will directly reference content that's in the syllabus. To succeed in this course, you are going to need to establish a routine. So, what are you going to be doing in this course? For starters, you'll be watching 2 to 3 lecture videos per week on YouTube. There will also be homework exercises assigned out of each section of our textbook. This is our textbook. It's James Stewart Calculus, Early Transcendentals, 8th edition. Either physical or digital access to the book will be fine, but you do not need to purchase access to WebAssign, MyMathLab, or any other online homework format. Homework will be done on paper with problems assigned out of the textbook. Now, every Thursday, either a quiz will be due or, much less frequently, there will be an exam. So, in summary, a typical week will have you watching 2 to 3 lecture videos on YouTube, working out assigned homework exercises on paper, and on Thursday, either a quiz will be due or there will be an exam. These items will be discussed in further detail within this welcome video. Hopefully, you've already accessed the syllabus. But if not, here's where you can find it. It's located in Canvas under Syllabus. The syllabus is designed to convey all of the important details and policies of the course. It explains everything that's in this video, but in greater depth. Now, let's start with the course schedule. The schedule is broken down week by week, so you know exactly what you'll be doing on any given week of the semester. So, for instance, here in week 7, these are going to be the lectures that you should be watching on YouTube. And on Thursday of week 7, which is October 7th, you can see Q for quiz, meaning there will be a quiz due that day. And you can see that the quiz itself covers this content, which is the content from the week before's lectures. New content will be released to Canvas on the Friday before any given week. Every week, you should start here at our course homepage on Canvas. If there are any recent announcements, they will appear at the top of this page automatically. I will post at least one announcement per week, usually on Mondays, so please be sure to read them. The course homepage will contain a module for each week of the course. At the start of the semester, only week 1's module will be visible, but each Friday the following week's module will be released, and so on. Each module contains everything you need for that week. It has links to the lecture videos, the homework assignments, and to a discussion on each section where you can ask questions or discuss topics. Within most weekly modules, there will be a link to a quiz or an exam. Week 1 is special in that there's no quiz due this week, but it doesn't mean you won't get quizzed on this content. Remember, content from a given week gets assessed the following week, so the quiz assessing these sections will appear within week 2's module, and so on. Alright, so you watched the lecture videos, took good notes, and maybe you're working on an assignment and you have some questions. This is a high-level math course, so that's to be expected. How do you reach me? Well, there are several ways. First of all, you can always reach me by email. Equally convenient is the Canvas messaging system, accessible via the inbox icon on Canvas. This method is particularly nice because it organizes conversations, so you'll always be able to quickly find any communication that's occurred between us. Next, if you have a question about course content and you think others might benefit from seeing this question discussed, I encourage you to post it on the relevant discussion for that section. Of course, if you're shy or would simply like to keep a conversation between you and me, then I'm perfectly okay with you asking me directly by email or the Canvas inbox system. The important thing is that I want you to feel comfortable reaching out to get your answers one way or another. Another very important way to reach me is by booking a one-on-one Zoom session with me during my office hours. I'm available at various times Monday through Thursday for 15-minute blocks. Booking an appointment is very easy. Just follow the Confer Zoom link on the left-hand navigation bar of Canvas. You will see my upcoming appointment windows and the option to book a particular slot. Then, when the actual appointment time comes, return to Confer Zoom and you will see a button to start the actual meeting. And there I'll be. My office hours, in other words, appointment windows, are found on the syllabus, but these may change during the semester. So any changes I do make will be announced ahead of time on Canvas. Homework is assigned as exercises out of each section of the textbook, which you are meant to work out on paper. I believe doing math by hand is an absolutely essential skill that must be continuously practiced, which is why I avoid online homework systems. However, because this is an online class, it's not feasible for me to collect your homework every week, as I would in a face-to-face setting. And it would be impractical to demand that you scan multiple pages from your notebook week after week. For this reason, homework credit will be given for free to all students on the good faith assumption that you're actually doing it. So yes, you absolutely need to be doing your homework, as this is how you learn the material. But no, you do not need to turn it in, and you will be earning homework credit as though you submitted all the assignments and got 100%. Nice job. So what am I grading if you're not turning in homework, and how will you be getting feedback? Well, most weeks a quiz will be due. A quiz typically consists of 1 or 2 hand-selected problems that are due on Thursday. The quiz problems will be posted publicly on Canvas in advance. Quizzes are not timed. In fact, you can just think of them as special homework questions that are actually due and get graded. The quizzes are one of the most essential aspects of this course. You should regard them as an important form of diagnostic communication between us. The quiz problems implicitly convey what I think is a very good skill for you to know. And it's also me telling you, in a way, here's where you need to be right now. Of course, by reading your solutions, the quizzes also communicate to me where you're at. But just as importantly, you will get feedback in a low-stakes, non-exam situation, so you'll be able to make adjustments by exam time. To submit a quiz, just work out your solution on paper. Take a photo or scan it and upload it to Canvas. Since each quiz is regarded as a glorified homework problem, you may collaborate with others. However, you must turn in your own original work, and you need to credit any sources you used or individuals who helped you. Quizzes will always be due on Thursday by 11:59 p.m. Late quizzes are not accepted, but at the end of the semester, I will drop each student's 2 lowest quiz scores. Every few weeks there will be an exam, which covers all of the content from the prior several weeks. You can see exactly when each exam is and what it'll cover by consulting the schedule on the syllabus. On the day of an exam, you may take it at any time between 6 a.m. and 11:59 p.m. Exams are timed, and they are set to be exactly 2 hours in length. Once you initiate an exam, the countdown timer begins, and it continues even if you navigate away or close the exam. So it's important to only initiate an exam when you have the time to finish it within the allotted 2 hours. Also note that the last possible time to submit an exam would be 11:59 p.m. So while you could technically initiate an exam at, say, 11:50 p.m., you would only be giving yourself 9 minutes to complete what is intended to be a 2-hour exam. Probably not a great idea.
Bingo! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
So make sure that you start an exam with enough time before midnight to actually finish it. As you can see, there are 4 exams and a comprehensive final exam. If you miss an exam, there are no makeups, and there is no rescheduling of an exam for an individual student. However, at the end of the semester, I will drop your lowest exam score, not counting the final. Exams, like quizzes, will be found on Canvas within the module for the week that they're being given. When you initiate an exam on Canvas, you will be given a number of questions. The idea is that you work out the solutions on paper, showing all the appropriate intermediate work, and then take photos or scans of your work and upload them to Canvas. Remember, each exam is 2 hours long. It's designed so that the actual problems can be solved in about 1 hour, with the additional hour provided to accommodate the technical aspect of scanning and uploading files to Canvas. So please time manage these 2 hours you're given, as once the timer's up, the exam will abruptly end whether you've finished uploading or not. So what are the rules for taking an exam? Well, they're very simple. During an exam, you may use your textbook, your lecture notes, and your homework. No other resource is allowed. A scientific calculator is acceptable, but you may not use a graphing device, an app, or online utility that solves math problems, and you may not consult with another person or discuss the content of exams with another student. These actions are considered cheating. I have learned with some disillusion that there is a temptation to cheat in online courses. The consequences for doing so will be an undroppable 0 for that exam and notification of the college administration. So what goes into your final grade? Well, it's 5% for homework, which is free credit for everyone on the good faith assumption that you're actually completing it. It's 10% for the quizzes, after dropping your lowest 2 quizzes. It's 60% for the main 4 exams, of course, after dropping your lowest among those. And finally, it's 25% for the comprehensive final exam. Students who will be invoking DSPS accommodations this semester will need to make contact with me as soon as possible. You can do that by email or the Canvas messaging system, or by booking an office hour appointment via ConferZoom. I will need the appropriate paperwork from DSPS before I can consider your accommodation requests. It will be essential for you to establish a routine as soon as possible. To help you do this, I have designed this course to run as consistently and as predictably as possible. Everything is laid out so there will be no surprises whatsoever. However, because this modality involves very little face-to-face contact, you will need to take a major ownership share of the process on your end of things. You will probably need to summon a greater degree of discipline than would be typical for a face-to-face class. At times, it may feel like you're totally on your own as a result. But I want you to know this is not the case. And I'll be paying attention to your progress. And I will be available and even excited to help you if you reach out. But you will need to take the initiative to reach out when help is needed, whether it's just a quick question, or you're totally lost, or you just want to touch base about where you are in the course. I'll be here. So good luck, and I really look forward to working with you this semester.